Hello everyone. Today we are going to read stories from the folk tales of India. Author is Sonia Mehta. Hello kids. I am delighted that you are reading this book. India is an incredible country and there are lots of things about it that we might not learn about in school. I discovered India because my father was in the Indian Army. He was posted to many places all over India and we dutifully followed him. By the time I was in the 10th standard, I had changed 9 schools. The amazing part was that I got to live in a lot of different places, right from Kerala, where I was born, to Kashmir, Jhansi, Shillong, Chandigarh, Goa. The list is long. One of the most amazing things about India is the long tradition we have of storytelling. Long ago, when people didn't read or write, stories were passed along by the word of mouth. People would gather together on moonlit nights and share stories of bravery, of animals, of ghosts, of gods, and people. These stories are what we today call folk tales. This book contains several interesting stories from across the India. I do hope you will enjoy reading these stories. I have certainly enjoyed putting them together. If you like to write, do write your own stories and send them to me. I would love to read them. So do write to me at Sonia Mehta at quadrumlimited.com. Lots of love, Sonia Auntie. Mishki and Pushka have come to visit Earth from their home planet, Zumba. They have never seen such an amazing place. Zumba doesn't have trees and mountains and rivers like Earth does, but the people look exactly the same. On Earth, they meet a sweet old man whom they call Dadu Dolma. Dadu Dolma shows them around the India and tells Mishki and Pushka all about the wonderful places they visit. Mishki and Pushka can't believe what they see. They have seen a lot of Earth, but they have never ever seen a place like India. And now they are off to hear some exciting folk tales from India. Mishki. Mishki is a curious little girl. She always asks lots of questions. On her home planet, she is always getting into trouble for poking her nose into things that are not her business. Pushka. Pushka is Mishki's brother. He loves adventure. He is always ready to try a new challenge, whether it's climbing a mountain or diving into a cold sea. He is up for it all. Dadu Dolma. Dadu Dolma is a wise old man who has lived on earth longer than the mountains and seas. No one knows quite how old he is, but he certainly has been around. He knows everything about everything. Mishki is super excited. Dadu, you're going to tell us some stories from India, right? She asks. Yes, I am, agrees Dadu. But first, I want to tell you a little about India's storytelling tradition. As you know, India has many languages and cultures. That is why it is full of all kinds of folk tales. Legends of great heroes and gods, stories from the epics, stories that end with a message, and stories about clever characters and tricksters. Are you going to tell us all these stories? Pushka asked curiously. Well, there isn't enough time, laughs Dadu. But I will try and tell you stories from the different regions of India. Can we start now? Mishki asked impatiently. Yes, settle down and let me begin, Dadu says, smiling. Mishki and Pushka get comfortable under a tree with Dadu. Here is a sneak peek of all the stories that we are going to read. We'll be continuing tomorrow, so stay tuned. Bye bye.